recording last time. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Can I restart the recording? Oh, wait, that's right. We're live streaming. Hi, Facebook. Hey, how you doing? Sunday, yet again. Today is September 11th, 2016. So with this broadcast, a little heavy heart. 15 years ago today, right? I'm still kicking ass and taking names. So, we stand for good principles, right? Bush said it. Standing there at ground zero, I was watching that this morning. He was talking about, a guy in the back says, "We can't hear you." He goes, "I can hear you." And in a little bit, the rest of the world's going to hear you too. Freedom's coming, baby. All right. Once again, Sunday, therefore, I have a good amount of students here who are graduating with their certificate of completion for 40 hours, becoming unarmed security officers. So everybody here has begun addressing themselves as officers. It's quite cute. Very cute here. Okay. So definitely some interesting personalities in this class. I'll say that. This is the first time we had a, go ahead and show them the buffet line we got going on back there. Yep. Yeah, man.
Where's the cupcakes?
That's how we do it. That's how we roll it.
Yeah.
Edit that, right? You can edit a live stream. Shit happens. Like I tell you on the phone, if words hurt you, you need a safe space. There's no safe space. I'm not politically correct. This is not the class you want to take. Right?
Yeah, man.
I did keep my clothes on the entire class, so I don't want to hear nothing. There's no complaints. You're not allowed to make one. All right? 40 hours of training. Start off with some certificates here. David. Come in. Hold on. Woo! One more, Dave.
Officer Dave.
Thank you, sir. Officer Dave. Jonathan. High five your face. I like it. I love it. You got a nice four-cylinder, beautiful blue, white striped Mustang out there. I got a little looking at it, ain't gonna lie.
Let's take a picture.
Rich, tell you what, you ain't even got to come up. Just stand on up. Sure. Make it easy for yourself. Thank you. All the way from Connecticut. All the way. I mean, that's how good we are. We have people coming over.
I heard how good the instructor was, so I flew down.
All the way down. You already passed, brother. Mr. Riley, sir. By the way, honor. It was mine. Sir, thank you for your service as well, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Matthew. Course, bro. You're just like, you got Marcus, you good? I'm so happy!
That's good for the Facebook feed.
I know, right? He had crowns earlier. He's a Marine. He's in his glory. So that was Brad! What a coincidence! Yeah, don't eat the paper, okay, brother? Thank you for your service, brother.
Thank you.
All right? And I won't do this, and I won't ever probably do it again, but just for you, I'll give you a fucking hoorah and a Semper Fi.
Yeah.
I'm Army. I can't believe I just said that.
Turn around and say
Dinners. Woo! Yeah, right?
Officer Terrence.
Top flight security in the world, bro.
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
Nathan.
short of security of the world,
I
Craig.
know. She like literally walked underneath of the table. So I mean, it was just like didn't even duck. Just whoop, I'm good.
Her feet didn't touch the floor when she
Watch
said
Yeah. She's sitting back there at the back table of the chair. She's just like her feet are like this, like up on the ground. I'm like, I was like, the chair goes down. The chair's all the way down. Oh wow. YOLO.
YOLO.
Yo, yo!
YOLO. The unofficial, official
Hey, did I get
class representative
Yes.
here.
Yeah,
Congratulations, girl.
All right. You know what? You guys did a great job. Just go around and talk. Everybody comes in, they always talk about, worrying about that 100-question test and that 70-question test. Realistically, how was it?
It was awesome.
It was good.
It wasn't that hard, right?
It was Lala's muffin.
Really?
Oh, wow, I'm still tasting it now. Can't say that. Live streaming on Facebook. Oh. Probably gonna come over here and kick my ass.
Sorry.
Yeah. We've got to experience some different food. You like that? The Burger Q place? We got Burger Q next door. Oh my God. I love barbecue.
4 days, yeah?
All 4 days.
You didn't like it a bit.
Something different every day.
Yeah.
One of the things that we get a lot of questions on are training requirements for concealed carry and what the process involved would be. Well, they lowered the price of the concealed carry, by the way. State of Florida went across the board and lowered the prices by $10. So it was $112. Now it's down to, I think, $102. Don't quote me on it. I have to look up the fee schedule. It has changed recently. And then that's with going to the Department of Agriculture itself. You can also go to the tax collector's offices. Now, Lee County, you have to go to the Vader building, Thompson Street down there, and make an appointment and everything to make that happen. So what's required? In accordance with Florida statute of 790s, it says that you need to demonstrate firearm proficiency in front of a firearms instructor once overall in your entire life. Now, they've defined that. If you were in the military, your DD-214, your discharge paperwork, if anybody says they were in the military and they ETS, got out, whatever, they have a DD-214. It's your military discharge paperwork. All right? If you went to basic training, guess what? You shot a gun. You know, in the Army, we got white face. That's when we're out there doing BRM the whole time. Marines, I don't know. I think they were born with guns in their hands, so we'll figure that one out later. But either way, your DD-214. If you have ever worked in law enforcement, hope that wasn't an off phone. If not, if it was, I got a guy. He's right next door. That was great work.
It was not.
I got you, Rob. So, we have DD-214, law enforcement. Law enforcement, you have to go through firearms qualifications anyway. So if you're a retired officer, usually they have been known to accept your retirement credentials and badge and ID, or your training, your certificate of completion of training. Some correctional agencies do firearms training, some don't. There are some agencies that don't really deal with that, so it's hit or miss. But most of the time, Florida Certified Corrections Officer, oh yeah, you're good to go. We go through firearms training. Florida Certified Law Enforcement Officer, good to go. Any active law enforcement officer, you've already been certified, you have your badge, your credentials, you're working, I would strongly, strongly recommend getting your concealed carry license. Okay? Just having a standard badge and ID, yeah, you're good to go. You can carry your firearm. Some agencies require that you qualify with the firearm that you're going to be carrying off duty. So you don't have an option of using whatever you prefer to carry. Okay? So it's recommended to get you concealed. Moving past that, you also have, Florida says, hunter safety course. You go through a hunter safety course, you have an online portion you take. but you still have to demonstrate firearm proficiency. So you still have to shoot in front of a firearms instructor. Next one. You take your Class G course, your 28-hour armed security course, and you keep that white page, the yellow copy they give you for the certificate. That will suffice. That will be your, that will allow you to have met the training requirements to get a concealed carry license as well, especially because it's usually done, it has to be done with a Class K firearms instructor. All right, so what did you do? Just display competency with a firearm in front of an instructor. Next one, you have to display firearms proficiency in front of a firearms instructor. So NRA certified firearms instructor or a Class K firearms instructor can certify you as long as you display proficiency and competency with a firearm. Now, honestly, sad part is Florida does not have a set curriculum, something that is mandated for you to follow. It also can be a gray area as far as the discharge of the firearm. See, a firearm is defined as anything that expels a projectile by the means of an explosive action. That's what Florida statute defines a firearm as. There's been known to be people that have certified people with an airsoft gun. Now, I don't like that. You're not displaying real proficiency and competency with a firearm. You're under the standing that you've just picked up a gun that is just shooting plastic BBs. There's no real bullets. You don't know what the recoil is going to do, what the explosive actions are going to do, how to handle that. You know that if you just point it at the backstop or whatever, you know that it's just a plastic bullet. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to hit that piece of paper. What's going to happen when you shoot a real gun at a piece of paper? It ain't just going to pop off the paper, that's for sure. All right, it's also going to go through targets. So those classes, hey, we come to you. Good job. They'll go to you, teach you the laws. That's a great thing. That's awesome. They'll set it up to cater around your schedule. You should be asking them, though, okay, where are we going to shoot at, though? That's the big question. Where are you going to demonstrate the proficiency with a firearm? Am I going to be using a fake plastic gun? Or am I going to be shooting a real firearm? That's something you need to ask. Okay? So NRA firearms instructor course. And when I told you that there's no set curriculum, there's no time frame. Honest to God, as a Class K instructor, and it can really be done this way. You shooting a gun? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you know what you. Yep, you definitely know what you're doing. There you go. You have to display some type of competency and proficiency. That's it. It's all the state of Florida requires. All right. Now the process. You get your certificate. You got all that other stuff that I was telling you about. Government issued ID, an application, fingerprints. And you take it out to agriculture. Or you call agriculture, Vader Building, you make your appointment, show up, they'll take your picture, do your fingerprints, you give them their certificate, show them your ID, and give them their money. Once they have it, awesome. There's blue top sitting right there. Once you have submitted that, state of Florida has up to 90 days to give you a determination on whether or not you're going to get your concealed carry. It'll either be, yep, you're good to go, you get it in the mail, or nope, screwed up somewhere, or we're not giving it to you because of this reason. They have 90 days to give you that within right, give you that determination in writing. And this is Florida. We are a shall issue state, meaning that if you have no criminal background and you've never been on drugs, you don't have any issues, no mental health issues, you clear NCIC and FCIC and the APHIS background check, which is FBI biometrics fingerprint scanning, you're good to go. All right. Pretty much that's all there is to it. Honestly, it sounds like there's a lot, but it just means get a training certificate and apply. They'll do your fingerprints and they'll do the picture for you. All right. Now, Sunday. We're done here in a few minutes. So we'll make this quick. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, 239-936-7044. Visit us on the web at psifortmyers.com. If you have any questions about your Second Amendment, tactical weapons, 239-936-9950. Jesse Morgan, the inventor of the extractor tool. All right. And also the owner of this wonderful classroom we're in. Ask him anything. He likes phone calls all hours of the day. All right. Visit us on YouTube, PS Professional Security Institute. You're already checking us out on Facebook, so duh, Professional Security Institute. And pretty much it, right? We do our D class every week, Thursday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Next G class starts Monday, September 12th, tomorrow. September 12th, tomorrow, 7 a.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 to 7, Monday and Tuesday, 7 to 11 on Wednesdays. Still have openings, so if you have any questions, give me a call. I can still get you in. It's going to cost approximately $150 for the D license class. D license, that's if you pay cash in person. $156 if you use a cash or credit, or if you use a credit or debit card. And if you pre-register online at psifortmyers.com, it'll cost you $140. That's for the regular 40-hour course. You do a weekend class, it's $175 or $165 if you pre-register online. All right. G class, without a gun or with a gun and ammunition, if you have all of that, $225. If you don't have any of that, you just want to take the class, it costs you $300. All right. $87 for your D license. I think it's like $115 or something like that for your G license. Give us a call. I'm Mike with PSI, and as always, stay informed.